Hello everybody, it is DestructoCraft, the Wreaker of Chaos, and welcome back to Project Ozone 3. Uh, it's interesting. I got a new computer, and it's not liking dark textures too much, so I don't know if it's popping up in the YouTube video or not, but definitely on my screen, whenever I move the camera around or move around, any dark textures kind of go rainbowy. But it is what it is. Anyway, we're gonna pop down. Just got our machine room here, and this is actually where we're gonna be working today. But figured I'd show off some stuff. You get the occasional Enderman teleport glitch from the mob farm. But yeah, new computer's running pretty decently. I'm actually getting 120 frames. Used to be my highest I would get on the old computer was about 45. So, doing much better. We are going to be delving into Mekanism this episode, because that's going to help us unlock a lot of stuff. But there are some quests that we need to clear. First, this is just the waste from the reactor. So I got those crafted up. And then this, I went ahead and just made these other things. And this, we have all of this crafted, but none of it's actually gone into my inventory. So we can claim it all at once here in just a moment. And then this, I crafted these up. And it automatically claimed because the ME system kept wanting to put stuff in a barrel I have down at the mob farm for, I think, enchanted books. But it keeps wanting to put stuff in there. So it put these in there when I didn't want it crafted. And we'll open this up. And now we have like 40 hearts. So that just helps us stay alive a little bit more. And there's the button. Claim that. And then let's see. This is all the inputs and whatnot for modular machinery. Toss that in there. That in there. What can I toss in? I'm just going to toss my pickaxe on the ground right there for a second. Modularium ingots. And the noises are going to be, yeah. So hopefully I've got the noises turned down enough. If not, you won't even see this part in editing. But this might be this episode. It will honestly be more next episode. We're going to go ahead and grab this metallurgic infuser. I'm just going to chuck that right there. We'll get rid of this chest because we don't need it anymore. Yeah, it annoys me too because I got my volume up. But this is what we need to get into Mekanism. Because what I want to make is the auto sieve. And we need, what is it? Machine circuitry for that. Which is this block right there. And we need basic control circuits. So, yeah. But, alright, that way I can just find, we're going to look, yeah, here we go. Basic circuits, and they are made in the metallurgic infuser, but I want to, oh, come on. Let me click the compressed redstone, that's enrichment chamber. Okay. And that's, no, there it is. So we do need to make some beforehand. So we need osmium. And we need redstone. And I'm going to punch my microphone because my nose itched. Alright. Chuck that in there, chuck that in there. And it's going to be incredibly slow. And I will see you guys probably once both these stacks are done. Unless, can we craft up speed upgrades? Or what do those require? Those require enriched alloy. So we can't do those yet. So I'll see you guys in a few. Alright, it has been a while. Just essentially been crafting and upgrading. Yeah. It's just the same things over and over again. Like, to make this, it's you put osmium and redstone in a compressor, and this you craft that together. Lost my place. Essentially, you make these and then craft all this stuff together. This is essentially upgrading to next tiers. We have refined, we have compressed, we have all the things. And this is just making more refined obsidian. But I'm going to try out these things. I've never used them. Yep. That makes that. That makes that. Can I go straight? Nope. You have to do each tier individually. But hey, we now have the ability to do a lot more. Yeah. So, yeah, I've just kind of been sitting here, just keeping everything going. But, yeah. We got good numbers going here. And I want to make the robot, because that's another quest. And then teleportation core. Oh, that's easy. That's super easy. The hardest part's gonna be finding it in this thing. There it is. I'm gonna make 3 of them, because I think... Oh, it never claimed. Okay. And then I think after that we can get... I'm struggling finding it right now. Where's the digital miner? I know those are using it. Okay. Digital miner. Oh, we literally just need these things. And they do not stack. And boom, we have the digital miner. I've been waiting for that thing for so long, it's not even funny. Alright. And I'm just gonna keep crafting up stuff, I think. I am gonna make a couple more of the tier installer things. If I can find them again, there they are. Make up, they do not stack either. It's fun. Oh, it pulled that one. So now we can do that. And I've got an energized smelter here. We're actually going to go ahead and craft that like that. And in case you don't know, I do have power conduits and whatnot under everything. Can I not make? I think Elite is actually as high as it goes. Okay, but we do have this thing kicking around now. And yeah, let's see how much more we can do in Mekanism. See, that's a lot of stuff. Dynamic tank, dynamic valve. See, dynamic. tank. And how many of these did we need? 36 of those, 2 valves. Alright. Two of those. And then structural glass, I think it was. Yes. Alright. Did that not claim? I thought I made 36. Guess not. Alright. Just throw a bunch of this stuff in there. Throw more in there. Yeah. I'm going to automate this because, again, that's going to go up with all the machinery stuff. And let's see. Any other quick ones we can do? Combiner. We needed... Oh, we can actually do that now. Alright. I can't type, but we can make that. And that's literally to make ore blocks, is what a lot of use is for it. I think that's the only use. So I don't know if we're actually going to ever use it or not. And let's see. The quantum entangloporter. Yeah, we can. I think we can actually craft that. I know we need 2 of them, so let's craft up a few of those. I've had issues using this just because I'm dumb, so we'll see if I can figure out how to use it. And I'm actually gonna see if I can make a power. Some of the power cells from Mekanism. I know I'm going to need quite a few of these energy tablets, so I might as well make them now. Alright. Basic, advanced is that. And then elite is that. And ultimate is that. Alright. So we have power as well. Alright. And I think I'm going to be back in a minute, and we'll finish out the episode. Okay. We're going to take a break from machine work to actually take a look at this thing, digital miner. I ran this in the end as a test, just to make sure everything was working. But, we're going to run it here in Twilight Forest. And I've got the config set for simple crystals, diamond, this ender ore, and draconium. Probably won't get draconium, definitely won't get the ender ore. But, yeah, all we gotta do is, let's see, there it is. This thing mines at a radius, I forget how much. It might be in the config. Oh, it did find draconium. But, yeah. This thing will automatically mine, and it mined up all it could from there. I've got it set to Silk Touch mode. I'm gonna see if I can, increase... Oh, yeah. Yeah, that is the maximum it will go. Oh, that's much better. Doing a lot more at a time. Yep. So essentially, anything in this giant box, it's a little hard to look at, underground, is pulling up anything in your config. So you could mine anything. Like, you could mine stone if you wanted to. I'm surprised I haven't been pulling up diamond yet. And like I said, you can, to save power's not an issue for us, because that's a crazy amount of power. You can turn Silk Touch off, saves power, but this way I can actually get my money's worth out of everything. And then when it gets done, just hit stop, and we'll move this on to the next one. And you know what? While we're right here, while I have a ton of health on me, we're actually just gonna take out the Naga. Yeah, it's cheap, I know, but I'm not that concerned about it. We actually, if I remember right, need to fight a couple of these guys, so yeah. We're going to be doing some exploring in Twilight Forest soon. Alright. You can get all the fancy blocks. And see what we got. We got Naga skills, which I thought we needed those for something. I guess not. And then, yeah. And all that can just go zoop, zoop, and zoop. Yeah. I'm just going to toss the ore in there and see if this is done. Nope, still not done. But yeah. This way, we can use the get the Lordcraft crystals very easily, as well as if we need ores from other dimensions. I think Abyssalcraft, we're gonna be needing it. And like I said, I'm a little surprised I haven't found diamond yet, but let's see, because diamond, let me make sure I got the config set. This is ore diamond. Okay. It should be pulling up diamonds if we get some. So we'll see if we do. But yeah, that's always a lovely sight to see. These things creep me out. You can die. Alright. But yeah, I'm gonna run this for a bit, get a decent amount of crystals, and then I'll see you back at the base. Alright, and we are back. Had a little mishap and recorded quite a bit without my microphone on. You can see we got a little bit of a glitchy texture there. But yeah, essentially the last clip was just showing I've done a lot of crafting off camera for quests. This is all just click crafting recipes in an ME system. We had that, and then all the modular machinery stuff, all the industrial foregoing stuff, and a lot of the Ender IO stuff. This stuff here we just can't get into yet, but yeah. I decided to do it all off camera because it took a while. I removed the rubber factory just because we have everything we need, and I think I'm gonna be putting stuff there. The plastic I actually changed to where it doesn't automatically make it, but essentially it just backlogs everything. To where if we need some, like the only two we really need a ton of is light gray or gray. Yeah, gray and blue, I believe, because it's gray that we use for steel casings, right? Yeah. So essentially, if I ever run out of plastic, I just come up to one of these and essentially just click a bunch. And this is filling up with the tank. So I think I clicked, yeah, I got like 50 of them. But I can essentially make 4 stacks plus whatever backlog. So I'm fine with it being that way because I don't think I'm going to need a ton. If I do, I can just lock 1 or 2 to color. But we have the stonework factories here, which are producing gravel, sand, and dust. They're just going up to these barrels and then up into these inner chests. So we have backlog for auto sieves. And then we built this thing. Found out that
this block does not like my graphics card. And what I'll do, I'll just get some chisels and bits and just kind of paint over that, and we'll call that good. But we crafted one of these, and then I decided to see if this texture is popping up in video, and it was, and then I noticed, oh, my microphone's muted. So we're actually going to do another one on camera right there. And these are easy to build. I love the multi-block structures. I love when mods do it. And it's not the fluid ones first. That'll go there. Sorry, just had to having to make sure we're doing stuff in the correct order. That's actually a controller. All right. But I love mods with multi-block structures. Yeah. Keep hitting everything except the correct buttons. But I do remember before mods started adding in these like projection type things, and you literally had to click in a manual, place a few blocks, look back at the manual, place a couple more blocks, check the manual again, and then you couldn't figure out why whatever you built was built wrong. These are the fluid input and outputs. Okay. One of those, and then just the last few blocks. And it turns blue and everything's good. Again, I'll cover those over with chisels and bits. But yeah, essentially all we need to do is pump power into the backs, which there's my bag. I love these alchemical bags. They hold a ton. Okay. Come on. Nothing can be easy, can it? Go ahead and put that one while I'm down here. Alright. Wire that in. Wire that in. And then I'm going to hide some, like, I'm going to frame these, kind of like what I did with all this. And I'll hide some tanks and stuff. In fact, let's just go ahead and do that. Where's the water? Infinite water source. How do I not have water buckets in the system? Ugh. There we go. And tanks. Get the quantum tanks. That way I don't have to worry about quantum craft. Get some that don't already have fluids in them. Alright. And then get me some ender fluid conduits. Oh, that's item output. Alright. Fluid input is there. I don't need the energy ones right now. Alright. We will hide that there. Again, we're going to have something covering all of this. That needs to be on insert. Always active. Okay. That one has water. This one's going to get interesting. Did not think about this. Oh, they are color-coded. Hallelujah. Okay. So we're going to extract on green, not insert. Not insert, extract on brown. Insert on green. always active. Just hide a quantum tank there. Okay, insert on brown. And can I just, yeah. I also love when mods do that and let you just, okay. And then we just need to, yeah, that middle was just, that was the only hard one. So, okay, we'll extract, insert. All right, that's all set up. And all we have to do is essentially have a way of automatically inserting netherrack and endstone. So I think it's just going to be a barrel. Like I might have a barrel here and just run the cables around, or I might just have a barrel back here hidden, which that honestly sounds a little bit better. So I will work on getting a couple barrels filled up, and I'll be back. Alright, it is the next day for me. Just doing some like building, making everything look good, hiding a bunch of lights in the floor. I left a little entrance here just to show. This is Redstone Control. Essentially, I've got everything off right now. These are the auto sieves. Like I've got them all hooked up, and then this is the input. Essentially, you'll see in a minute. But I've got translocators just because this thing can actually pump faster than conduits can. So they're all pumping into a drop-off chest. This one's sand. This one would be dust. This is the drop-off chest. You can. One thing I love about the inner chest mod, if you can see up in there, like all the chests are alike open at the same time. It's kind of fun. I actually have two just to keep up with it of the translocators, but all the auto sieves will dump into here and then dump into this drawer controller. And then I've got everything that needs to be smelted is pulling out of these drawers into this inner chest. And then, and how I did the redstone control, if I can avoid hiccups, it just runs along the entire back and pokes in here, and it actually controls the extracting on this. So until it gets a signal, it won't pull out of here to put into the item input. Yeah, that's just if, not really to save on power, but mainly just to, if the system's backing up, I can kind of shut it off and deal with things. Also, if we run out of space, there's that. Everything is upgraded to like, all the compacting drawers can have 3,500 items, or 3,500 stacks. So, but yeah, I put blocks that should be enlightened fused quartz just so the blocks don't fall. And for symmetry, I actually added soul sand to the mix, which is actually useful because we need the gas tiers anyway. And quartz, it's another way to get quartz. Ender lilies don't really need, so they are definitely on a void, but no, these are kind of useless. There's nether wart we're also getting, and it's semi-useless except for the fact it does have EMC. So if we need to, we can just dump all the nether wart into being EMC. So I decided to keep that. But yeah, I ran it for like 10 minutes and got 40 blocks of diamonds. So yeah. And then this is just a smelter. This is all the ores. I do not have it turned on because I was waiting to record. round robin enabled. Okay, all those should turn on. I forgot to put item speed upgrades in there, I'm pretty sure. 15. Alright. There we go. So it's all evening out. And it should work fairly well. Alright. But this gives me 35, essentially. 35 furnaces. And if we need to, I'm just going to do a second layer. If this is not keeping up, I'm going to keep the auto sieve off for a while, just until the backlog clears, which may be a couple hours. Yeah, what I may actually do is one more. I may see if I can, yeah, iron. Let's make a crafting recipe for iron using that one. Not that. That. We don't need 64. Actually, I think it's 2 iron in that zenith furnace, because I think I've got the upgrade in there, right? Yep, ore processing. So that'll double ores. And zenith furnace should be full, but all I will do is we don't really need too many of those. So I'll just toss in the redstone furnace. And we're going to craft up. So we got 48 or 12,000. There we go. That's half the ores. I'm just going to make sure I actually have fuel. Yeah, I'm going to need to toss some fuel in there, looks like. Let's go my favorite fuel source. Yeah. Because this burns even longer than a block of coal. So that will burn for a while. Or that'll be going for a while. Let's actually check. Oh, it's cranking. It's cranking already. So yeah, zenith furnaces might be faster. So what I might do is I might actually, and this is just me thinking on the fly, I may actually have 3 furnaces up here, because we're going to get a crap ton of iron, gold, and I think there's another one that we're going to get a just absolute ton of. And what I may do is I may do 4 zenith furnaces, because they're not too hard to craft. Okay, I did not. Is there no item conduit on that one? No, there's an item conduit there. Okay, there it goes. It wasn't popping up for some reason. And this is just the main input chest for ME system. So, yeah. Let's actually check. But yeah, we've got plenty of ingots, and I can see plenty of the numbers are steadily increasing. So that's always good. But like I said, zenith furnaces, fairly easy for us to actually craft. I'm gonna just craft up 3 real quick on camera. And let's see. This is why I love ME systems. Just makes crafting up a bunch of stuff a whole lot easier. Oh, we have 5. I was just going to craft up 3 to have an extra one, but okay. Because it'd be iron, gold, and might as well actually have just a second iron one. And I think what I would do is... I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this off camera just because it's all filters and whatnot. But I will get these to where they automatically extract. I'm going to run a second item conduit just up the back here for input, because you do have to input these from the top. I will add a blacklist filter to this conduit here to exclude iron and gold, and then I will whitelist it for up here. So let me do that off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, I think I got everything sorted out. I do have some item buffers here with extra fuel for these, with speed upgrades, efficiency, and ore processing for doubling. Spaghetti wiring, yep. Essentially this filters out iron and gold, distributes it to there. I have 2 of them set to iron, 1 set to gold. Everything else is for, these are for everything else. And everything just pumps back into here. And everything's empty. There is a slight problem that the ore pieces will pull out. So I have filters on the back of these now. Except for some of them, there were no ore pieces in, so I couldn't filter them. But we're going to turn that on. And yep, this is, it's already cranking. And then this is, yeah, everything's getting distributed. So yeah, I needed these ore pieces here to keep on the filters, and I just blacklist them. Yeah. Essentially all it was is I just got to come back here, look at the Wayla until I find out, oh, I don't have my filters. There's the filters. Oh, this one that's where my ardite is. And then I blacklist it, and it shouldn't pull out the ore pieces now. Yellorium, I know, had one. So I just gotta find the ones without filters. Without opening the bag. Okay, this one is iridium. We don't have that one. Okay. Mithril, I do know we have. There it is. Yep. And yeah, this is why I show a ton of do a ton of stuff off camera. Just because it gets boring. But it needs done, so. Okay, this is titanium. Okay, we do have that. And there we go. Draconium. I remember we picked that up. And yeah, I figured I'd show kind of what I do a little bit off camera. We are getting to the end of the episode. I just wanted to show that we got everything working. There we go. Alright. And osmium. Where's me osmium? This one here. Okay. I think. Why do I have copper ore chunks? I'm just gonna toss all that stuff in there. I think the only one we're missing now is iridium, which I can, if I don't get stuck on stuff. All we gotta do now is check this. Pull, and we got iridium, so I will fix that. Yeah, let's put the filter in first before we start right-clicking on stuff. Okay, iridium was up here somewhere? Iridium, okay. There we go. And then we should be able to... Yep, everything's good. And we will check the chest here just to make sure, yeah, nothing's getting yanked. Yep, alright. So we will just leave the autosieves to run. We still have that. We need to automate Endstone, and looks like we still have some netherrack in the system, so that's good. Are these running? Missing input. Okay, so netherrack is still running. I gotta check see if I have nether essence. Very little. Very, very little, I think. Well, I'm actually gaining some. I think we're still farming it. I need to put in seeds up there. And steel and seed. Alright. I'm going to take the diamond seeds out now. And I'm going to use that for end. Toss all but one stack in the seed reprocessor to get a bunch of that. Alright. Redstone, I've just needed a ton of draconium. Those are nether and end. This thing I just use if I need a bunch. I can throw essentially the mystical bone meal or whatever it is, fertilizer, in there, and it will right click a bunch. So alright, I may look see if I can swap out a couple of these seeds, but yeah, I think that'll do it. This episode's taken me like 4 days to put together just because of work schedules and whatnot, but yeah, we're finally at a place to where I think next episode, like this Saturday for me, so I'm gonna be editing and probably posting either today or tomorrow. But I should, with the 4th of July weekend, I actually have an extra off day on Monday. But there might be another episode because I really wanted to keep playing this. I think we're going to actually set up the farms. Also, I may have to figure out a place to put all the portals. But I think in the next episode, this top area is going to be gone. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do a floor between machines and farming or not, or just skip straight to farming. But yeah, anyways, this has been Destructocraft, the Reeker of Chaos. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Adios, amigos.